Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about the connective tissues. So for the first tissue we'll be talking about will be the adipose connective tissue. So here you can see the protein fiber matrix lines all of these cells, and the cells, actually the lipid vacuoles, push these nuclei to the edge of these cells. So you see the protein matrix is clearly outlining each of these individual cells, and then there's that nucleus right there. And so the function of this is of adipose tissue, fat tissue, is protective padding around your organs and storing energy in the form of fat. And it's located beneath the skin and around the internal organs, and it accumulates in the deepest part, the deepest level, the subcutaneous layer. And it provides insulation from heat and cold. An example of this would be your breast tissue has adipose tissue in it. And so that protein fiber matrix, once again, separates each of the cells from one another. So here's just another look at this cell, or at this tissue, I apologize. And the next one we're going to be talking about is the areolar connective tissue. So the areolar connective tissue has a protein matrix, which has collagen and elastic protein fibers. So the collagen fibers are fainter, and they are a little bit thicker than the darker and more noticeable bold elastic fibers. And you can see that it's loose connective tissue because these are very loosely spread out cells. They're not tightly packed together. It's loose connective tissue. And you can sort of see this cytoplasm in just the outline of the cell, and you can see the nucleus right inside there. And so the function of loose connective tissue is really universal packing material for your tissues. And it also fights infection. And it helps withstand pulling pain, so it makes your skin more elastic. And it's located beneath the epidermis layer and under the epithelial tissue of body systems where there's external openings. So here's one more look. And then the next tissue we're going to be looking at is dense irregular connective tissue. So there's dense irregular connective tissue, and then there's dense regular connective tissue. The difference is it starts with the protein matrix. So this protein matrix here, protein fiber matrix, is going in every which direction. Where normally in regular connective tissue, not irregular, regular connective tissue, we'll have this protein fiber matrix all going in the same direction. And because of this protein fiber matrix being in different directions, it doesn't necessarily have these nuclei lined up on the horizontal axis perfectly. Not all of the nuclei will be perfectly lined up. And so, because this protein fiber matrix, it provides strength and it makes your skin resistant to tearing by stretching forces from all different directions, right? So there's stretching forces from different directions, which is actually strengthening your skin and making it more resistant to being torn. And because of it, it's enriched in collagen fibers. So the protein fibers, again, are going every single way. And it's located in the reticular layer of your dermis, so deep skin layers. And it's also in joint pills surrounding movable joints, membrane pills surrounding internal organs, and membrane surrounding bone and cartilage and your heart valves. So here's just another look at this, I'd say poorly drawn. I tried irregular, dense connective tissue. Now, dense regular connective tissue, you can already see looks neater, and you can see that all of these protein fibers are going in the same direction, and that these nuclei are all lined up along this horizontal axis. And you can sort of see, I tried to make the nuclei darker, but I made it all fairly dark. You can see the cell, and then right here, this little black lump is that nucleus. And so the function for the deep, dense, regular connective tissue is that it transfers the force to the bones. So it's another strength connective, it's known for strength. And the collagen fibers resist stretch bands of connective tissue, which join bones and tendons to connect muscles to bones. So its location, it's found in ligaments, and it links bone to bone, and tendons, which are bone to cartilage and muscle. So this is a very easy identifier. Is just this line, the lining up of the nuclei and the protein fibers all going in the same direction. And so that is my video on the connective tissues. Thank you.